Hey guys, what's up? Todd here. Today is Friday, the 11th of August, 2017. I have no idea how many weeks it has been. I am not going to keep putting week numbers on these episodes. I'm just going to do an episode number. So if I skip a week, no need to find, how many weeks it's been since the start. Just episode number 20 or whatever. I will also put a date, I think. So anyway, it has been 6 months roughly since I first, in this iteration at least, said, hey, I am going to try to lose some weight. I've done it many times before. Sort of the impetus this time came from a physical. I have biannual physicals with my doctor. My cholesterol, overall cholesterol has always been good so far. My HDL, or the good cholesterol, has actually been too low, has been one of the issues that's been creeping up. Also, that was the first time that my triglycerides were high. So that made me think, okay, heart disease is a major killer in the US. There's a history of heart disease. So I'd better keep my cholesterol in check. Don't want to try to get on medication yet. Let's try diet and exercise, and so far so good. I don't want to put out exact numbers. I feel like that's sort of getting too much into my my own private health information. But triglycerides are down, which is a good thing. HDL is up, which is a good thing. And that actually put my ratio of HDL to LDL back into the normal range. It was actually not good. My HDL was too low, so the ratio wasn't good between HDL and LDL. Even though my overall cholesterol was good, my HDL was just way low. So even though I had an okay amount of LDL, there wasn't that amount of HDL to help balance it out. Why is that important? Sort of a simple answer. HDL helps clear out the LDL. It's more complicated than that, but simple metabolism involving those two substances, why they're important. The HDL actually helps transport out some of the bad cholesterol. So now it's better. The things that usually make that better, aerobic exercise, which I've been trying to do a lot of, as well as trying to avoid, especially for lowering triglycerides, things I've heard from doing a little bit of research are avoid simple carbs and avoid fried things. For a few months, I was doing really good at that. Lately, I've been eating a bunch of crap. So I need to get back on that. But my numbers are still better. I'm about 10 pounds down from where I was then. From about 286 to 276 at this check-in today. So that's not a big weight loss over 6 months, but it's something, and my numbers are better. Also, my blood pressure was fine. I've had some issues with that starting to get higher, so the health effects are there. It's going well. So the plan from here on out, I've been doing a lot of mountain biking lately. Like cross-country mountain biking. There are no mountains where I am. But, single track mountain bike riding. That's one of my things I enjoy a lot. Like, it's good for me physically, but also mentally. I like to get out on the bike. I really think I should start integrating some high-intensity interval training. I've done some before. In fact, just a couple years ago, my last sort of attempt at, sort of getting my weight and everything under control, and I actually found that was really effective. So I thought my plan here was I'll do just sort of low and slow or medium cardio to get a base and then start doing the interval training, because interval training's hard. One new motivator, I went on a trip to Colombia, which a lot of people thought was totally crazy. I climbed Montserrat, which is a mountain which overlooks Bogota, which is the capital of Colombia. It's named after a mountain back on the Iberian Peninsula in Europe, but I think. But anyway, hiked up Montserrat. You start at 9,000 something feet. You climb to, I think, close to 11,000 feet. Like, it's almost 2,000 feet difference. Like, I forget if it was 1,600 feet or what, but it rounds to about 2,000 feet over a course of maybe few miles. And I thought I was going to die. Other people around me were actually concerned that I was going to keel over. One thing is, obviously, you need to train for high elevation. I live in a place that's, I think, maybe around 1,000 to 2,000 feet of elevation. I used to live in Boulder, which is over 5,000. So maybe then it wouldn't have been quite as hard going to Bogota and then hiking. But I don't know. Obviously, I'm not in the best shape in the world, but the elevation kicked my ass. So I want to eventually, someday, go back there, and I want to be in better shape, and I want to hike up that mountain without feeling like I'm dying. Sort of a weird motivator, probably, but that's one of my motivators. On top of my usual motivator of Wolverine. That's my other big motivator. I want to be like Wolverine. Be a hero. But anyway, so that's where we are. I've mentioned before starting to do other kinds of videos on this channel. I think I will. I've talked about doing movie reviews. I feel like I let too much time go since I said that, but I want to try doing movie reviews. I'm also going to make some videos about my trip that I made to Colombia, just because a lot of Americans, when they hear that, they think it sounds crazy. So it was actually a great trip. I felt really safe overall, at least as safe as I would, walking around a lot of huge cities in North America. If I was walking around New York by myself, I wouldn't feel any more unsafe. So, in Bogota. So, yeah. But I want to make some videos about that. I've got pictures. I need to get some video editing software to do something like that. So I don't know, I might download something. But anyway, that is my video for this week. August 11th, 2017. 176 pounds, right? 276 pounds. So we're just down 10 pounds basically over 6 months, which isn't super great, but it's better than nothing. Labs and stuff are looking better, which is probably the most important goal. So, I will see you guys next time. Maybe next week. Okay, bye.